This life was explained to me through no pause. It walked the earth for many seasons.
David, it's me. I didn't wake you, did I?
No, I'm up. Just fixing my...
I just reached the park's cannon, freezing my ass off waiting for... It's minus 15 here.
Yeah, I didn't send you there to report that. Did you get it?
Yes, sir. Got it all. But as of 4 a.m., ready to turn it all into a great... So long as I don't pass out and...
Damn it, Taïna. I thought I told you.
That was the plan. Until... But at least it gave me...
Could you please just focus for a couple of days?
Uh-oh. Sounds like someone needs... Well, can't stand around all day chit... Hello? Hello?
Oh, so you're the journalist. How long were you planning on loitering outside?
You must be Alan Gervais.
Taïna, I can't wait to catch up, but my hands are full. Why don't you take a look around? Try not to touch anything.
I just wanted to ask if you...
Fantastic.
I'm Taïna from the... Mind if I ask a few questions? I understand you've made...
Interesting would be an understatement.
I think what our readers really want is whether we're any closer to finding out...
We've still got a lot of work to do to figure that out.
Sorry, no time to chat, but...
Now, what's a nice ship like the HMS Terror doing...
You know, we knew the Terra had been stuck in the ice with...
I read about that. That's where things really started to go wrong for the Frank...
Right. And since the Erebus was found further south in we figured the Terra would be somewhere between those 2 points. Still, it was
It must be so exciting. Imagine all the things we could learn from this.
We won't have to imagine for much longer. Hey, are you gonna use any of that in your piece?
These tin cans are...
We found them on a shelf in the pantry.
Let me guess. They've...
Worse. they may have been taken.
Ah, yes, I think I've read. You think that might have been what killed the crew?
Not necessarily. The levels of lead in the crew's bones back then. Your average Brit was exposed to the joys of living through the.
We'll have a toxicological analysis completed.
Maggie, what are you waiting?
Huh? Oh,
But what?
it's just that.
Fine, I'm on it. But it...
Are those the crew? It's been a long time since. This must be a landmark discovery, Dr. Gervais.
Indeed, it's quite the breakthrough, but these remains pose more. Why would so many of these? They could have risked it and tried. Instead, they just waited.
The expedition's not over yet.
Maybe we'll.
Lieutenant, a decision must be made.
Mr. Woodruff, might I remind you that I am the last remaining officer? I, and I alone, will make the decision.
There are barely 30 of us left. Sir.
Abandon the terror? You would be well advised to hold.
Sir, I beg you, please. Listen, if we leave now...
The only thing you can be sure of, Woodruff. Mr. Woodruff, I need to speak with you about... I saw him writing in his logbook. I was curious, so I took a look. But it was nonsense, sir. I'm worried he's beginning to crack under...
I see. You've done the...
We are going to leave this ship, and Mr. Woodruff will show us the way.
Listen up, lads. The lieutenant here is under the impression, I'm sad to say, I don't...
Enough of your insubordination, Woodruff.
Lashed? Who'll be doing the lashing? Maybe one of your famous friends can help.
What?
It's all here in the logbook, lads. The poor bugger's got...
These men are still loyal to me, Woodruff.
Perhaps we should let the men answer.
What do you have to say for yourself, Lieutenant?
Say for myself. I do not answer to... Don't you see? But you would rather follow Woodruff...
This ship is lost, Lieutenant, but it's not too late. Come south.
I am still the commander, and you're still a I say again.
Give it up, Lieutenant. From now on, we'll put our faith in the Lord.
All right, Gore. It's over.
Scoundrels! He'll lead you to your graves. Crucifixes...
It's not too late, Lieutenant.
You then tricked these men with your lie. How could you understand? How could you possibly understand?
You're not thinking clearly, Lieutenant.
And why should these men trust a lowly Why? When you left England, you could barely write your own name.
Listen, you daft bastard. You're not in charge. You can come with us, or you can freeze to death here.
You're leading these men to their deaths, Woodruff. And I'll spill your blood.
Keep your hands clean, Lieutenant.
It's been a long time since anyone recovered human remains, so this is a pretty...
Ignore him. He's just trying to seem cool in front of the big shot reporter.
No, seriously, what more can we learn from a skull? I'm more...
But it looks like this one died of something other than lead. See?
Mind if I take a close... What kind of sailor had a filling back in 1845?
Who told you you could touch that?
My guess would be an officer. The whole thing sounds like mutiny to me. Helen, what do you think about my mutiny theory?
Ha, I think you've been watching too much TV. No, there are plenty of explanations for... Well, if you'll excuse me, I have plenty of work to get on with. We can't let you fondle any more skulls for the moment.
Wait, but I thought...
We'll have What's-His-Face take you back to shore on the Zodiac. I'm sure you're eager to get a cup. Fantastic. Off you go.
Nanurluk foresaw tomorrow floating in the cold ocean. Kilak listened in silence.
You heard me right, David. Mutiny.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, kid. This is big. The Franklin expedition is one of Canada's founding myths, but this could change everything we know about those last days of... You have to keep snooping around, Taïna.
Yeah, about Gervais kind of gave me the old heave-ho. I'm heading back...
What? Oh, no. Oh, you can't give up on a scoop like that. Oh, you can't give up on a scoop like that.
Bad day?
That would be an understatement. My editor is expecting Pulitzer, but I think I just burned my only On top of that, I'm freezing cold.
Sounds like you got things pretty...
You can say that again. Hey, could I take a look at what's in there?
Huh? No way.
What, seriously? How much damage could one girl do?
You could cost...
Look, I have some money my editor set aside for...
That's flattering, miss, but my, charms are not for sale.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I know exactly what you meant, but you can't buy me off, although...
Hey, you know The Discoverer, right? The magazine. It's one of the biggest publications in the country.
You don't say?
When this article hits the stands, it's good. How would you like a chance to ride them?
I'm not sure I follow.
I'm saying, why should Gervais get all the... How about this? The unsung heroes. Tell your side of the story.
Oh, yeah?
Really? Well, in that case...
If she wasn't half blind for... But hey, maybe I could read it to her on a 3-hour snowmobile ride to the nearest hospital. Sorry, hotshot. Can't say I care about fame. Besides...
What do you mean?
You see many Inuit on the news?
Well,
Yeah. I know at least 3 elders who'd heard about. They knew exactly where they are. Guys like Gervais would rather poke. They would have found the terror a long time ago.
You know, you and I are actually on the same side.
Oh yeah? Me and the...
Why do you think Alan threw me off the boat? It's because I was getting too... I'm serious. I want the world to know what not some colonial myth. And I don't care who I piss off to get there. If the Inuit have a place in history... So what do you say?
You know, think my snowmobile could do with some... If your offer from before is still good, and you promise to stop talking about the... I'll let you open...
For real?
1 box.
You won't regret it.
Cash only.
You know, you and I are actually on the same side.
Oh yeah? Me and the big shot...
Why do you think Alan threw me off the boat? It's because...
Okay.
I'm serious. I want the world to know what... Not some colonial myth. I want the truth. The ugly... And I don't care who I piss off to... If the Inuit have a place in history, I can help you reclaim... So what do you say?
You know, think my snowmobile could do with some... If your offer from before is still... And you promise to stop talking about the... I'll let you open...
For real?
1.
You won't regret it. Sammy, right?
Cash only.
Come on, lads. Keep moving. Unless you want to freeze on the spot.
Commander, can I ask you a question?
You promised to stop with all this commander nonsense. Let's go on.
I was wondering, how did you know that the Inuit were coming?
It's not easy to explain, William. So look...
Shh. Poppycock. What's to say these
I prefer salmon, more taste.
Don't worry. With our supplies and Kumak's hunting, we must learn how to live along. Who knows, Henry?
You appreciate them all you like, sir. I choose to remain unguarded. What even is this language?
Show some respect, Henry.
Respect?
Kuma, nata
Sunasulok.
halonano kingong magiyavud.
Sumo, ukausitin ni ilitingaktin nagi.
Opi maluak mata. Takoy na lang ako dito hotoy na.
Ay, solo, ilnimali lang ako.
Kuma, atwa, takasang
Hey, sulibutik.
tamang kunong agurwaro.
Makaireha lang.
Atwa, kaduna tutuwin ako.
William, please. Surely you have some...
Sorry, old boy. There wasn't much left in the infill.
Suluk, tell me.
That was meant for you, Simon.
It was? In a dream, maybe?
That is possible. Are you certain?
Well, I've never experienced anything.
It means you must trust me. That I'm
My guide. To where?
I cannot answer that, Simon. You are not the first to see this symbol, nor you will be the last.
something bothering you?
Oh, it's nothing.
I love coincidences.
Well, okay. It might sound crazy, but I think
You dreamt it?
I don't know. I've been having these weird dreams lately. Last night, there was this giant bear and...
I have something that might...
For my article?
For your article, and not for your... But you have to be prepared.
That's why I'm here, Sam.
Oh, you've told me plenty. We're arriving at the port.
Most animals kill. Others kill out of fear. Nanurluk understood that the only...
Well, this is the place. I'm gonna start a fight. Hope the ride wasn't too bumpy.
I promise I will never complain about Montreal public transit.
Come on, it wasn't that. Okay, maybe it was.
So why do you want to show me this place?
Remember that symbol you showed me from the terror? I've heard elders talk about...
Okay. Sammy.
Not sure really, but whatever it is.
What makes you say that?
For the Inuit people, human-shaped Inuksuk sometimes someone may have died here or they were murdered. Hey, look.
What have you got there?
I found something between the stones of this. Got a note inside.
Well, are you going to show me this letter, or are we just going to stand around till we freeze to death?
Sure, take a look. See that symbol? Looks kind...
Commander?
One moment, William. Let me finish my message. And enough with this commander nonsense.
Sir, this place is exposed. And with this blizzard coming, shouldn't we...
Indeed we should. The problem is Suluk.
Do not worry about me.
I hope so, Suluk. Because William, quickly. There's something wrong.
I'll do my best, Commander. The Inuit have been showing signs of weakness for some time now.
We all have.
But this is different. It's not just exhaustion.
Some
I never claimed to be a doctor.
Enough bickering. There has to be a rational explanation.
If there is, We may not have time to look.
We must find some way to help the Inuit. Reuben, see if there's anything we can...
Aye, sir.
Ilakka ang akong mga nerve nga taman na tang ninganot na yuga.
What do you think, William? You don't buy this talk of curses, do you?
I'm no doctor, Commander.
And I'm no commander, William. But we're making do as best as we can.
I've spent enough time with doctors to see how the human body can... But in the end...
Any thoughts?
Scurvy, botulism, typhoid. Those medical books we brought from the ship's library could... You seem concerned. That's why...
I am, Willia. I can hardly see Suluk's harmonic.
His...
Harmonic means light. I can feel his light weaken.
Well, William.
We can rule out scurvy, the only possible diagnosis left.
It is a sickness of the unbelievers. Better that we don't risk catching it.
Please, Henry. Spare us.
Are you gonna show me this letter, or are we just gonna...
Sure, take a look. See that symbol? Looks...
Commander, if we have to leave now, I'd like...
You're a fine lad, Reuben. I was... When he propose?
I'm not sure. Binoculars might help them spot game and plan a route, but with them too weak to hunt right now.
Commander, I appreciate the help these folks have given us, but that we have to think of ourselves right now. We'll need that food if we're to reach the mainland.
We've travelled side by side for months, Josephus.
Reuben, do as you see fit.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you for the food, Halukal.
I'll admit it's not fine dining. I only wish there were more.
If the sailors left cans here, it must have been for...
Maybe they got sick of eating the...
Take it from someone who worked freelance. Eating... Didn't one of the scientists say something about canned goods in the 19th... Maggie, I think.
I don't know. They always make me stay with the Zodiac.
It was the sealing process. The lead they used to seal the cans contaminated the food. European sailors back then would have built up...
But for the Inuit, it would have been a hell of... You could be onto something there.
Take a look at these cans.
Let me see. You're right, sir. The lead solder on the cans. But if it's the canned food, why aren't we sick too?
That's precisely it. Or is the Inuit who lived off the land? We must get rid of these tainted preserves.
Remarkable, Commander. You may just have saved...
Friends, this Inuk, had you lost all hope for me?
We thought you entered the spirit.
What's so funny?
For us, man-shaped Inuksui can be a reminder that
it's like waking up finding your friends, but crossed in ground above your head.
But you are an Anikatub Tsulu, a dead man brought back to life.
If that's so, let's replace this symbol with an Inuksuk that...
Very well. I'll leave a message for the rest. Suluk and his people have dragged our sorry arse.
Ta-da!
Well,
You ask why I brought you here.
The film reel looks ancient. You sure it's okay?
What? Like I'm gonna unspool it on?
What whole thing?
The whole story.
Can you stop talking in riddles for...
I was building up to that. Remember when I found that tin cylinder in the Inuk?
Sammy, it's that...
See? As soon as you showed it to me, I remembered hearing. It didn't mean much at the time.
Incredible. Operation Borealis. What the hell is that?
Hey, don't mess with that. That one's never been opened. I don't even know what's on it.
Sammy, this film, you said it was
more of a family friend. She gave it to me. The weird thing is, she contacted me a few days. She said I should keep it with me. That someone.
But how could she have?
She knows all kinds of things.
Do you think she might know anything about the
Maybe you could ask her yourself.
How does she feel about visitors?
So long as you like hearing old stories, there's another reel too. But this one's sealed.
Well, I guess I could help.
Taïna, I got that picture you sent over. Care to tell me what operation...
It's a lead I'm following up. It's...
Try me.
It looks like they may have headed south after the...
So what? I sent you to be...
Think about it, David. No one's... And we might have found evidence that they had help in surviving.
I suppose...
That I don't know, but I think I could...
What kind of thing?
First, I have a real offense.
This is all...
Also, a good journalist never reveals...
Since when are you a good journalist?
I won't screw up, David. I promise.
Beyond the horizon lived 3 hunters. Shame. Their egos.
Gentlemen, welcome to the ass end of nowhere. In the coming weeks, you will be bathing in ice-cold and you will. So before we commence Operation...
Sir. A few weeks ago, we got word of an unidentified object. Command believes that this object... And they've ordered a team to locate said meteorite.
Accurate as always, Humphrey. Because it is critical that we document our finding. I trust that you've already...
Not every day, us grunt. Just make sure you stay on my good side.
I'll try my best, Lieutenant. Soon as without my camera, there isn't gonna be much of a film.
It must have been delivered with the rest of the gear.
Well, get the lead out of your ass. We're moving... Lieutenant?
Sir.
I know I don't need to tell you again, but this operation needs a light touch. I trust you'll keep your men in line.
He'll be on a tight leash, sir. Besides, I think he's more interested in...
Well, be that as it may, you don't need to tell him anything. Oh, another thing. We'll need the...
So keep leering away from them at all.
Well, good.
Thank you, sir. We won't... What's wrong, kid? Forgot to pack?
No, I found my camera. I must have packed them Say, Mike, I'm looking for my cam.
Sorry, Pete. Nothing for you.
That sure is a lot of gear.
Hey, you didn't say any.
Say, I think I've seen one.
Hey, who left that?
Sir,
How about next time you don't let this...
What's your plan with that?
Hey, Peter, I think I saw some... Now you've got your camera.
I was just wondering...
That was an order, Pete.
I thought we'd never see trees again. How long has it been? 3 years?
Almost 4. But that means we're on the right track.
Oh, I thought I told you all to stop with this commander
I'm sorry, sir. Perhaps Captain.
Much like an Inukshuk, these trees are as simple.
Game should be plentiful here.
And, more importantly, this...
Suluk?
I do not. I have heard of similar markings, but it is said they came along.
And yet they've lasted all this In that case, Josephus.
I drew on paper, not rock.
You're a resourceful man, Josephus.
If it's important to you, I'll do my best.
She'll leave that to you, my friend. We'll need to find a suitable place.
Will the spot do, Commander?
Perfect, Josephus.
This tree looks good. I think I can cut it. I believe I can cut this tree down. It isn't too big and I'm sure it will burn.
Very well. Change of... To it, Cormac. I think my...
Reuben, Atwat, listen. I think this tree will burn better than the other two. I will cut this tree.
Very well. Change your plan.
Ruben, Atwat, I will come.
Very well. Check.
It isn't too big and
very well.
Reuben, I will...
Very well. To it, Cormac.
Peter, pack up your gear.
Yes, sir.
You who are wise, what do you think of us?
Simeone Woodgraaf. Kujaro mangikuit. Afirsukat ang nilawe.
Well done, Commander.
I was wondering, Commander.
Britain? How can you think of...
I'll enjoy myself when I return to my...
What do you think of this ceremony, Suluk?
I think we forgot to feel dry along the way. These engravings used to be made for you. I don't understand them.
right, enough prattling around.
The hunters believed they could gain respect. The enormous carcass would remind. They imagined the praise they would receive.
Lieutenant, you're back.
A welcome break from yours. The locals have kindly given us permission.
Don't they have a house for us to...
Oh, quick. I can't risk you making an... Besides, we've got work. So, Laren, I want green. Geological analysis. Get those thumbs.
What are you hoping to find with that thing?
This? You know, all kind.
I read that...
Oh, you read something, Poindexter? The real science? Sir, these readings, they aren't consistent with...
You mean the meteor?
Oh, sure, yeah. The...
I was speaking with the elder. They confirm, report, with multiple sources, report.
And you believe them?
I trust them.
So, when do we head?
We need to be sure of a few things before we...
John, can I please go?
That just ain't part of the... Besides, why would I...
Okay.
Griping?
A simple no would have been fine.
Yeah, but where...
Sir, it looks like we've got...
That's good, right?
Sure. right, all signs point to this exercise is over.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Military's got no interest in a meteorite. We were looking for a Soviet missile.
Missile? But...
We kinda needed your...
And we knew a beatnik like you wouldn't...
You were the best candidate.
You used me.
Come on, kid. You used... And your own person...
So that's it?
I came all this way, quite frankly.
Fine.
Wish that was possible, kid, but
Oh, yeah? And how are you?
I could hold him at gunpoint, sir.
No need. You don't... Property of the Canadian Army.
Son of a... My camera!
Go sulk all you want, kid. Years from now...
So, this is the journalist Sammy has told...
Only the good parts, I hope.
Taïna...
Well, I imagine she would.
David!
Is this some sort of goddamn joke? Do you have any idea how much it costs to have a film
David, slow down a minute.
It's a dumbass shutting off the camera, you moron.
That can't be.
You've got your head shoved right now. Scientists are fighting my ace report. Word and don't.
What the?
What's the matter? Taïna, the journalist?
What? No, there's nothing on there. And my boss is... Well, he...
Film?
The film reel you gave to Sammy when he was...
Borealis? For...
Remember, Nuna? From the filmmaker...
Filmmaker? Wait. Huh? What have you been...
Who, me?
No, not you, the filmmaker. He was following the path of another white, but he wouldn't listen to...
Something wrong?
Something wrong? I've just...
Because of me?
That film reel you gave me is a dud, and now I've flown all the way out to the middle of... I bet my career on a lead I got from a scruffy... Jesus Christ!
Taïna.
I didn't know the Inua would live so far.
Many years ago, our ancestors found that they had sailed their ship into the ice as they are so fond.
The Terror!
Yes, I imagine they were very...
No, I meant...
Don't interrupt. As I was saying, they were found by my ancestors, lost in the ice. So the Inuit took pity on this band of fools and greeted them to help them. But on the way, it might not just seem much to you, but there and all these generations.
Are you lost?
What the? Oh.
That's because you weren't looking. I'm Nuna. What's...
Peter. You live in the village?
Yes, that's right.
Incredible.
You've never met an Inuk before? Well then, Peter. You don't seem like a soldier. Like, what are you doing out here?
I'm a... Well...
Move.
Oh, boy. Where do I...
I'm making fun of you, Peter.
Oh.
So you're here to make movies?
I was. But those...
The elders said the soldiers are chasing shoot. A strange job for them.
It's kind of a long story. They want to go back to shooting...
You sound as...
I have to find that meteorite. The lieutenant mentioned that people from... Do you know?
Yes, but...
Great.
I am sorry, Peter.
Huh?
I know the spot where that thing... There are... You seem confused about...
A ship's anchor? Miles inland from the sea? The white men you mentioned.
Yes, that's right. Among the people who founded our community were some white men. Sailors?
Really? And they're the ones that brought them?
Yes, they did. They dragged it all the way. The Inuit that accompanied them saw no... But the leader of the white men, a red-headed man they called Commander... This film of yours, is the red-headed man...
That depends. What can you tell me?
Only what I've been told by the elders. He had flame-red hair. He was respectful of the Inuit. For the most, they say he was driven by a vision. He believed it was his destiny to lead his men to safety, in a sense. But not long after he arrived in this region, and he was never seen or... Would you like to know the story behind?
Among
the people who founded our community were some...
Really? And...
Yes, they did. They dragged it all. The Inuit that accompanied them, but the leader of the white men.
That man you mentioned. It's like our fates are linked.
I wouldn't be so excited to I told you, he never returned from the...
Listen, Nuna. This is what but I can't do it.
I'll...
Can you show me where those two men went?
I'll tell you what I told. We don't go around. Two people have gone there and
no, I'll be the.
And what makes you think?
Because I'm going to be the one who tells. I can feel something. I don't know why, but I was.
How can you tell a story?
Peter!
That asshole. You ask me? I say we leave.
That is exactly why I didn't. How about you shut your damn mouth for—
He can't have gotten far. Besides, it'll be nice.
Okay, I've had enough of this bullshit. He's probably run off after that. Green, call for evac.
But Lieutenant,
we're not leaving. We'll send up a flare at the eve.
And if he...
Then he's got his camera. He'll get a chance. All right.
Here you go.
My camera! How did you—
I can track a caribou for miles. I think I can steal a bit. Enough talk.
Lead on.
Let's see what we have.
Is that the film?
Yeah, it's... I think this filmmaker, Peter...
On the...
Some kind of frozen lake. Nuna, do you know the best...
I know the...
Great!
But I won't go to that.
Wait, what?
The place you're going. Where this is a place from which they did not...
I don't need you to take me.
I have shown the way before. It was...
Okay, fine. I'll take you to...
You're not scared.
You should heed the warning of the stories. Taïna, you should be...
She's with me, Nuna. She might look like she'd rather be at...
I said what I said. I won't... Nanurluk had no wish to die. Bones cracked, the skin is...
Remind me one more time. What are we doing all the way out here when we could be back?
Our beloved commander wants to make sure the area is safe. And who are we to question?
Lower your voices. He doesn't...
Yes, there's lots of things the commander doesn't...
Look lively, lads. I didn't send you out to...
Hi, sir.
Nothing wrong with his hearing.
You're scowling.
No, it's nothing. It's just...
Man, neither. But the command...
I don't know why you and your people are so afraid of this place, Suluk. Looks perfectly safe to...
You are wrong, Simon.
So you keep telling me, but that's whatever it is out there, we can scare...
If you think you can conquer this place with weapons...
With all due respect, Suluk, you have never seen...
I do not need to see them to know...
After all this time together? Well, no matter. This will be the site of a community, built by the Inuit, and we Kalanat, as you call it. We will live side by side. If there is truly a threat here...
Josephus. No, sir. There's nothing. Except...
An island, you say?
Simon, come on now. These men don't... You're not serious about fighting this thing.
Watch your damn mouth. I've served on ships since I was a... I think I know my way out. And you'll address me as command...
My sincerest apologies.
Reuben.
Almost, sir.
And is almost gonna...
No, sir.
Then you better get a move on, huh?
Simon, please. This place is not safe.
I've had just about enough of you doubt. Perhaps, once you've had a lesson...
Commander, I don't... Have you given any further thought to a discussion from...
This again! Besides...
But busy with what exactly? And we should be thinking about how to get home.
Home? You think there's a home?
I have a family.
Aye. Some ruddy face. Face it, Josephus. You're a... No! You're a nomad. The sooner you accept that...
Simon, we should go back.
Camp! That's not our camp. This is where we were meant to be.
If you stay here...
That's where you're wrong, my super... See that island over there? We were meant to come here, and I was meant to create a... You've performed your task, so...
This must be it. This must be where the... Not to mention the missing kid with the...
So, what are...
Anything that can give us clues to where the...
I don't see anything. Looks like...
Well, look harder. I'm not leaving here. I put my career on the line for this.
I know, but I have a bad... I don't think we should stick around.
You're the one that's brought us here, so stop acting like a... Why'd it get so dark?
Shit, car battery's dead. Like...
Shit.
Hey, come on. So it's a...
We made it! There's the damn.
I have a bad feeling about...
Shh! It sounds almost...
Quick, we need to...
Hide?
Would you please get down?
What's the matter? Never seen a...
I've seen planes before.
Then what's got you so spooked?
Planes come to take children to school.
What's so bad about school?
You don't understand. When they take...
Huh? Stop being such a fraidy cat. Come on! See that island? There must be a way...
Peter, please.
A bad feeling? Jeez. But since then, it's just been planes. Let me tell you something. You gotta overcome. I've been kicked around my whole... They see a little... And don't get me started. But I'm gonna show them. didn't think polar bears lived this far south.
This is not a good sign, Peter.
Turn back! I have to get close.
Listen to your... If you come within a few feet of...
I'm not gonna go poke it with... I just want... This is...
It will be a short lifetime unless you...
Oh yeah? And
I know enough not to mess with things.
Your graph. When I see something inexplicable, I record it. Maybe if you did the same.
Hey, I think if... Shh! See what?
Like a white bear.
Besides, you don't... Although I'll admit, it is get...
Is it alive?
Gentlemen, the beast on this island. Ready, aim, fire! I said.
I'm sorry, Commander, but we left the... I'm looking for something else.
Peter?
Look, I appreciate...
Peter, they're probably worried about you.
You can tell that from all the... You'll have to share your mystical wisdom with...
Listen to me, you...
I don't need to go home!
Don't you see? The longer you're here, you're hurting us by...
Oh, so what's new?
Peter, please, stop feeling...
Look, if you're not gonna help me, I've got things...
Just do as he says for now, lad. But no point arguing with him when he's... And what's the worst that...
Reuben, what's taking so long with that cannon?
The fuse is damp, sir.
Well, then keep...
know, this has been quite...
And give up? Ha, they'd all like that. This is your... Yeah, kiss my ass, David.
Hey, come on. Take us...
We need to get over there.
Just take it easy for a minute.
Take it easy? I didn't get... No, I had to work my ass. No, you wouldn't understand. No one's gonna hand you anything for... You've got to go out there and...
Peter,
I'm fine.
But it's getting cold.
So?
But it shouldn't be this cold here.
I'm not letting some across the water. I can feel it.
Commander, I've got a light.
Good work, Reuben. Reuben! Where you...
Ah! My ears!
Where are the rest?
They are dead.
Nonsense. No, they...
Oh, God.
Stop your whimpering and help me fight.
They are dead.
That cannon was in no condition to fire. I told...
No. No, they're... William! Henry!
You killed them.
Enough!
You promised you'd lead them home, and you killed them.
Simon, look around you.
Hey. Let him go. He can die out there.
Don't worry, my friends.
No, I don't.
Then.
I can't believe it. See that island? It's exactly...
Peter, wait.
We can make it across those...
I don't want to go, Peter.
Then you don't have to.
Peter, please don't go.
I'll be back, I promise.
Look, I think there's a way across...
You're not thinking...
Why wouldn't I?
I know this is going to sound... But something...
Your feelings lost me, my guy.
Look, I'm sorry about that.
The only thing that's gonna... If you'd ever had anything to lose...
Hey, now, wait. I'm sorry about what happened with... But it sounds like you had a knack...
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that maybe, just maybe...
Oh, so now I'm getting lectured by a guy whose colleagues barely... Why don't you sit tight and let me do my...
Taïna, wait, what are you doing?
The hell you can...
I'm sorry about before.
Your concern is
Wait, listen to me.
All the more reason to go...
Wait, but...
Don't worry about me, and it's only just...
Nanurluk's story extended beyond tomorrow, living in the stars, but the hunters couldn't hear it. Instead, they believed the story was their own. They never stopped telling it, over and over, in all places, at all times. Animals kill in proportion to their needs, and Nanurluk knew that the cure was to make the wrong right. So she made sure the hunters left a trail of death to warn any who would follow their path.
From